Hello everyone, Rob from Fieldsports with Speed. Wow, what a year it has been for the channel. With 36 videos published, over 1 million views, nearly 70,000 watch time hours. I'm glad to see a few people are still enjoying the channel. And I thought I would do a little video on the highlights of the Fieldsports with Speed adventures of 2023. We started the year with the annual trip to the Wellshead estate, and this trip never ever disappoints. There's such good banter between the whole of the team. There's little things like people nearly running out of cartridges.
I put 4 boxes in my pocket. 1 in my pocket, 3 in my bag.
What happened there, Ian? Did you almost run out?
Birds that are just unbelievable, you know. When you hit them, you're so ecstatic. When you miss them, you just laugh. It is just so good.
Straight upward. Beauty.
That was a great way to start the year. Getting into February, that's when the cover crops of the shoot started to be cut, so it was on to some crow control. And we had some good days out. There was this one where I shot over a cover strip using a Beretta A400 semi-auto. And that was a great little day to start the season with.
Oh, thank God for that third shot.
I've had a few trips out with semi-autos this year and actually really enjoyed them. A couple of times using the A400, I really did shoot some nice birds. Looking at these ones here, really big long crosses in a heavy wind, using a big beefy cartridge. Yeah, that was some really good sport, and it's something that I'll certainly remember. It's coming to the end of the season soon, obviously 1 month left to go, and I'm really looking forward to getting some crows. I really hope the numbers are high. Maybe not good for the farmer, but it will be for the channel. If the crows are there, we'll be out getting them. And then we did the first ever crow how-to video. This was really well received, and I'm really glad that I did it. I didn't really want to put myself out there, but people had said through messages that they wanted to learn a bit more and what I do and stuff like that. So, you know, I thought, why not do a video? And I'm really grateful that people liked it, and obviously it carried on to a few more of these sort of videos. As you can see, it is nice and spacious. I can get away with that here because I'm not protruding out a hedgerow or anything like that. It's nice to be comfortable. So if you can get an area where you've got good footing, you've got good manoeuvrability, that's going to aid you in shooting these crows comfortably. After this, I was a little bit quiet on the channel, but plans were in motion to make the channel a little bit more consistent, and I ended up starting to be able to deliver videos every week. In June, the weekly video started, and this was the first time I used a borrowed 410 Hush Power, which got me absolutely hooked. We was out on a dairy farm. There was loads of crows. They had been shot a few times before, so they were a little bit wary. The 410 really did the job, and it really opened my eyes onto how effective this little caliber is. The following week, I was back out on the corvids, and I had the same little 410 Hush Power that I borrowed from a friend, and it was just fantastic. Over 100 corvids. And some of the birds I shot, I'd have been happy shooting with a 12 gauge. And it really did enlighten me to how effective this little caliber is. It's a tight pattern, it's a short string shot, but when you hit them up front, it is game over for them. Interestingly to me, a lot of people liked watching that video, and it got nearly 100,000 views, which for me is absolutely mega. It's been one of my main challenges. I wanted to get 1,000 views. 1,000 views, I did get that. over 100,000 views on a video, and I've pretty much nearly got that, so that's a great big tick in my eyes. I love using the little 410 Hush Power so much I actually bought one, so you'll be sure to see it in 2024. In July, the most memorable things for me was the closest crow ever, and this bird really did commit to the pattern. It didn't know we were there, and it was just unbelievably close. I mean, the video, you could see how close it was, but that was literally 4 or 5 yards. A lot easier to miss it than actually hit it. Also in July was the extreme pigeon video, where we was on a flight line. We had a cut field behind us, but a laid one in front. The birds were going that fast with the wind. We was actually shooting them flighting, and they were landing behind.
Yes.
And these birds were seriously extreme. How fast your gun was going and the consistency of them using that line was just amazing. I never normally get that many opportunities on flighting pigeons, so this day was really special to me, and it's one I will remember.
Oh. Yes!
Did you get that?
Oh yes, I think I got it on the shot cam as well.
In September we did the How Much Lead video, which I thought was a great way of sort of trying to explain my visual way of looking at how much lead I would give a crow, and there's great feedback on that, so we will be doing more videos like that hopefully in 2024. Put in the comments videos you want to see. I'll try my best to do them. And then in September it was the start of the game season, and you might remember when me and Jack headed over to Suffolk for a couple of days, walked up partridge shooting. Memorable moments, definitely Jack crashing his truck. It was a real special day though, joking aside, because Jack did have his first hare, he had his first English partridge, and it was a real nice special moment to share with him.
Let's have a look then, Jacko. Lovely jubbly, mate, your first English partridge. You happy?
Over the moon.
Good lad.
Into October, those extreme pigeons that we shot in the Midlands, my God, awesome. We shot them with some really heavy loads. That was the first time I shot the Ely Pro Eco Zeniths. They were mega, unbelievably potent, I must say. They are a good punch on the shoulder, which is why you might not be seeing me using them too much anymore, because my back just can't take them. You can call me a pussy, but yeah, I'm not shooting them anymore. But they did kill, and you'll see from some of these shots, they were mega. They were seriously extreme, and the cartridge did the job perfectly. This video was probably my favourite of the year. The first ever Fieldsports with Speed game day, and it was such a fun day to film. We had classic moments like Jack crashing his truck again.
Didn't look very happy. Emotionless. Jack has hit something again.
People forgetting their peg numbers.
By 4, divide by 3, then add 7. So you're peg 3.
19.
Yeah, that was disappointing, George.
You're not 6. 5. Yeah, you're not on it.
Some great shooting and brilliant hospitality, day out with friends, and everything I think a game shooting day should be about. In November, I headed up to Yorkshire to catch up with some friends and shoot a driven day of pheasant and partridge. The second drive for me was a really, really memorable one, because I don't often get to shoot partridges, and they were fantastic birds in a really nice strong wind coming off those dales. I really enjoyed it, so it's a moment that I certainly will remember. And at the end of 2023, the last video to go up, our annual trip to Wales Head again, and we go every year, and I think it's never ever going to get any better, but every year we go it gets better and better. And this last trip, Hillcleve, sorry in the video I kept calling it Hillscleve as well, it's Hillcleve. Eggy will probably kick me in the ass the next time he sees me. Number 9 on Hillcleve, what a memory. You know, you get to watch your back gun on Hillcleve on 9. You can see everyone shooting, the birds that are coming over, just phenomenal. You got no shame in missing them. When you get one, you're absolutely ecstatic. That is a game shooting memory that will live with me forever. So I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who has supported the channel, particularly Coon Farm Sporting with using all the kit and the support I get from Julian and the team. Thank you to Carl Weller from Ely Hawk and Sam from Hull Cartridges and Ivan Reed from Teague. Your kit's awesome and I've loved using it throughout the year, so thank you for all the support you've given me. And a massive thank you to everyone who's watched the channel, because if you wasn't watching the channel, then there'd be absolutely no point in doing it, would there? So thank you very much for watching. So please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Like and comment on the videos. And if you want to keep watching them, I'll keep making them. So thank you. It really does mean a lot to me. I'm looking forward to seeing what shooting adventures unfold in 2024. I'll see you then.